Newcastle United have accepted that they cannot compete with Chelsea or Manchester United in certain factors of transfers as João Pedro closes in on a move to the Blues. The Magpies are preparing to return to the Champions League next season after a fifth-placed finish in the Premier League last term, and it promises to be a busy summer window on Tyneside as a result. Former scout Mick Brown told Football Insider in May that Newcastle want to sign Pedro from Brighton as Eddie Howe looks to add a new versatile centre-forward to his ranks amid interest in Alexander Isak from Liverpool. Brighton are looking for bids of £50–60 million if they are to sell the Brazil international this summer, as revealed by Football Insider, and he looks set to leave the Amex Stadium soon after a recent fallout with boss Fabian Huertzler, but will seemingly not be joining Newcastle. Pedro is instead set to join Chelsea in a deal worth £60 million, according to the BBC, and he will sign a 7-year contract at Stamford Bridge when he is officially announced soon. Former Man United scout Mick Brown has told Football Insider that the Red Devils are close to agreeing a deal to sign Brentford forward Bryan Mbeumo, after Football Insider previously revealed that Mbeumo was set to choose a move to United over Newcastle due to being offered a higher wage. The Athletic have now reported that there is a reluctant acceptance within St James Park that Newcastle cannot yet compete on personal terms with high-profile clubs like Chelsea and United, and it certainly looks that way, with the club having been beaten to two of their main targets by the pair this summer. Football Insider reported last month that Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal were set to go toe-to-toe for Pedro this summer, and so it looks as if Newcastle's path to signing him may not be as straightforward as it may have initially seemed. He has been with Brighton since a 2023 move from Watford, and has been a regular scorer for the Seagulls over the last 2 years in their quests to qualify for Europe. The Telegraph recently claimed that Magpies boss Howe has been a huge fan of the Brazilian for a good while, and that sort of backing from a manager is priceless in the modern game. He would largely have been a backup to Alexander Isak in his first season at the club if he was to have made the move, but the Swede has been heavily linked away from Tyneside in recent times, and so the main striker position could well become vacant in the years to come. With both that and Newcastle's recent return to the Champions League in mind, and given Chelsea's current striker depth of Liam Delap and Nicolas Jackson, it surely would have made more sense for Pedro to join the northeast-based side this summer, but he now looks set to move to Stamford Bridge, where he will certainly have to fight tooth and nail for a regular starting spot. Related posts.